Hey, welcome to the Game Changer Podcast. I'm your host, Boss Man Jay. I'm joined by some co-hosts. We're gonna get into a lot of different topics today. Um, just want to talk to my guys. What's up, fellas? We got Pac-Man, Nick Madden, and Popeye Male Socrates. What's going on?
What's
What's
up?
up
What's
with
up?
y'all?
All good. What it do? What it do? We back again. What's up with it?
Man, big weekend college football. I was talking to Popeye earlier. Man, it felt like Saturday was yesterday, but today is Saturday, and we already had a couple of good games. We even had some NFL games on Friday. So, what you want to talk about, Nick? What did you see?
Oh man, yesterday we had some good classic ones. We're gonna do a reversal though, but we can let's start with Georgia versus Georgia Tech going into 8 overtimes. If y'all
Oh,
want
that
to
was
start there,
crazy.
that was a
That
great
was
game.
crazy. That was crazy, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Yeah,
Georgia Tech was getting them earlier though, man. I
Georgia
thought
Tech
Georgia Tech
supposed to
was
won that game.
yeah. I
Georgia
didn't.
Tech.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I didn't even know that fucking college football went into overtime until motherfuckers scored. I thought it had the same rule as the NFL.
Eight
But
overtime, fool.
yeah, that
And
was. Mm.
I mean, the longer the game went on, Nick, I don't know. I watched. I was in and out of it, but the longer the game went on, man, the more I saw Georgia, gaining momentum because we talked about it in the first half. We were like, damn, Georgia Tech about to take Georgia down. We was talking about it earlier in the game, and then I looked back up, and they were
yeah.
still down big, but Georgia Tech just didn't have the experience and the execution to put it away. Like that quarterback right here. This quarterback, he made some good plays throughout the game, but he made a
Yeah.
crucial play a crucial mistake at the end of the game, man.
Man, do you
And it
do
was
you think
just
his experience
Mm-hmm.
and just wasn't it fucking motherfucker was exhausted after 8 overtimes?
well, it
Well,
shouldn't
I
even got
don't
to them
know
eight overtime.
because
My bad. Go ahead.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, like you said, they should never got to 8 overtimes because as we can see on the screen, it was 17-0, and they were
Come
whooping
on, man.
Georgia the whole
Come on,
game,
man.
the whole game.
Yeah.
Yup. And like you said, you really don't know what went wrong. Really, it's just the time just ticks so slow in these type of games. When you think you got it out of reach, but you know it's a team that's dominant that can wear and tear on you, and that's what Georgia did.
Because I was just
Coming
about
back
to
out in the
say,
second
that's
half.
what was the game plan for Georgia Tech after the first half. After you had that great first half, what you need to do is take the air out the ball. You need to run the ball. You need to get 3 yards, 3.5 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards to run. That's what you need.
Yeah, them boy, they got
And they
coaching.
couldn't get
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah,
Yep,
they
they
couldn't
couldn't
get it.
get it. They couldn't get it. But I can say
And it
one
was
thing about Georgia Tech: they're a tough outing because the start of the year, I think they had Florida State the start of the year, and they put a whipping on them boys real good.
yeah. Yeah, you can tell Georgia Tech got something brewing there. They got a good program brewing, but they don't have that experience yet. They could not put this game away. This was one of them games to put you on the map right here. This was a good. This boy right here was the quarterback. Like I said, he made some good plays, man. But with a team like Georgia, you got to go in there and win it. You can't play not to lose. They were up, like you said,
Yeah,
17.
they had
Even
it.
at this point, right here,
27-13.
man, 27-13, they were up, man.
Yep.
And I mean, what is that? That's
That
3 minutes left in the game.
that that defense got relaxed and lazy.
What is
They
that?
got
Here go
two
the play
Yeah,
right
corners with
2
here.
minutes
That's
the
where
left.
he fumbled. That was the
Yep,
play right there
that's
where
the
he
play
fumbled
right
at.
there.
That was the
That's
key
the play
play.
right there.
That was the key
That was
play.
it.
Let's go back at it. We're gonna go back and we're gonna rewind it a little bit.
Right,
Hey,
no,
that
I
young
saw
man
that
played
play
it.
so
was
that
down.
right there
I
That
was the
young
saw
game
that
man,
changing
good play
play.
and everything.
he got hit, man. He got smacked. He should have gave that ball up.
17 knocked him down.
Can we take that back one more time? Because I wanted to see him get that ball up.
Yes, sir.
Can we take that back?
Yes, sir.
Because look, why not get that ball up? Why is you running it up in there? That that running back had it, I think. But you know,
He
it
had it
goes
too.
to
Cause look at
experience.
the goal line. You know what I'm saying?
I
He
see
got it
it.
right there
I
on
see
the
it.
goal line.
Yeah, he had it.
But this is
So
this is Georgia defensive line. This ain't the regular defensive line on any other team yet. But This Georgia defensive line. You got to stretch them out. You got to use speed. You can't run straight into their power. That's power right there.
Yeah,
So
True, true.
so that right there was the game changing play.
Yeah.
game changer right there. Yep. And all the momentum was in the favor of Georgia. It was in the favor of Georgia ever since probably the end of the third quarter. It looked like Georgia was about to,
Yeah,
they. I didn't know how they were going to make
but
a comeback, but I kind of felt they were going to make that comeback, and they did.
but 8 overtime.
Me too.
Eight
God damn.
overtime. Yeah, eight
Can
overtime.
you imagine how exhausted those motherfucker was by the third overtime?
Yeah.
That was the game winner right there. That was the game winner.
Yeah.
So
Georgia Tech. That was a classic,
point
man.
when
That
they
was a
start
classic.
making them go for 2 points.
Yeah, you had to go for two after what, the second overtime or something like that. After the first overtime.
And
Yeah,
no
after
matter
after
what,
the
both
first
teams still get a
overtime,
chance.
Yeah,
yeah,
each
no matter
team get
what,
a
you still
chance
gonna get
at
a
the
chance.
offense. Yep.
Yeah,
It's the same way. Each team get an opportunity. Your defense just got to step up, basically, in those overtime
yeah.
situations. Because both teams are starting with a short field, and how well do you execute in the red zone, basically.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
that pounding, man.
Yeah.
and when you going up against
I can only imagine
Georgia,
how tired them boys was, man. God damn.
yeah. Hey, them young bucks, they trying to get there. This is what they built for right here. These are the games that put you on the map. If
True, true.
Georgia Tech would have won that game, if Georgia Tech had won that game, that puts them instantly on the map right there. That puts Georgia Tech on the map.
Yes, sir.
You
Oh
know?
shit! But even
They
with
would have.
losing though, bro, you don't think that they gained some type of credit for
Well,
battling out
Yeah,
with Georgia at that point?
yeah.
if you believe in moral
Because
victories, hey, yeah,
well. Like
Hey,
I said, like even the first week, when the first week came of the season, when they beat Florida State, man, that was a big time win because nobody gave them no shot. But all through the year, they a tough outing team, dog. They team is a team, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think they got a losing record or whatnot, but they're a pretty good solid team. And next year, Colorado got them first next year, and it's gonna be tough. But we
speaking
can
of
move on. But yeah, that was a
Colorado,
great game.
what about
Speaking of
Colorado
Colorado,
Buffs?
hey,
Man, that boy Travis Hunter, ain't it? That
shoot,
boy the truth. What do you have? Like 3
hey,
interceptions?
shoot.
three
No, three
touchdowns
touchdowns.
and 1 interception.
Yeah.
So what? So do we
Man,
feel that he clinched the Heisman?
if
Because
that
let's
boy,
keep it real. This team wasn't that good that they played against.
it
I
ain't.
mean,
It's
hey,
the
your
player
opponent
though,
is your
bro.
opponent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
For him to go
Any
out there and
given
get 3
day.
touchdowns and an interception, bro, it don't matter how sorry the team is. Somebody got to be able to play
Yeah,
some type of damn defense. Everybody on that team ain't trash. So,
already.
but that's just
So
like
what we
him
saying?
getting.
Are we
So,
saying that he
I,
clinched it? Did he clinch it?
yeah, that gave him the Heisman,
oh yeah,
no
yeah,
doubt.
yeah,
Right
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. He the
Had
Heisman.
he
He
clinched
go
it before then?
the first interception. I think he had it, but
I
but
think he had it
this is
already.
the clinching part of it.
But this right here
Yeah, me
solidifies
too.
it.
Hmm.
I honestly
Yeah.
think that he had the Heisman already. But y'all see that he got
Yeah.
snubbed for the Jim
Offense
Thorpe
and
Award,
defense.
which I
Mm-hmm.
think
Jim
was
Thorpe.
bullshit. But Dion said he gonna give him his award. So how you
Why
feel
not
about
get?
that?
Already.
I feel exactly what Dion said at the last, maybe I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, where he said, "Don't let your hate for him overshadow these kids' accomplishments." And I think that's what's happening with Travis Hunter right
But
here because,
I said that last week. It ain't the
yep,
player, it's the
You
coach.
did.
It's that they don't like Dion.
You
This is why
did.
these boys are not getting the credit that they deserve for what they're doing on that football field. And a little bit of that they antics too. But Travis don't do shit. Like that boy just clean all the way through and through. So he shouldn't be punished for what people feel about Dion or the rest of those sounding boy. Because that boy go out there and play his ass off. And like I had said a couple of weeks ago, man, you know how hard it has to be to play offense and defense the entire game. And then still make
Yeah,
impact
there you go
plays
playing
on both
interception.
sides of the ball.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's an impact player for sure.
But for him
Like
to get
whatever
subbed,
whatever he
yeah,
decides,
touchdown.
wherever he
that's
decides to
that D
play,
boy.
or wherever they put him at in at the next level, um, he'll be good at it. You can put him anywhere. He'll Swiss Army knife look like.
Yeah, that boy bag deep. That he now he's what you call a true athlete.
Oh yeah, he's an athlete. And for Dion to be co-signing him, I mean, what better co-sign can you get from
And let's not
True.
forget, he's small. He ain't no big dude.
exactly? And he
That
playing
boy
a
ain't
big
no
man sport. This is a
man.
big man sport. We seen him get his bell rock before.
Oh
We
yeah.
seen him get you know.
Hmm.
Hey, and we can't sit here and say now that he just a beast on the field and have some of the most spectacular games every game. Because I forgot who they was playing, but at one point in when he was in Jackson State, man, some dude gave it to his ass for like fucking 2 or 3 touchdowns for 100 some yards.
We
I
gotta
can't
go all the way
remember.
back to Jackson
Already.
State. Yeah, we.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want motherfuckers to think that like we saying that he's never had a off day.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just
I
I'm
think
just speaking on.
he had a touchdown scored on them this game, didn't he? Or was that last game? Travis Hunter
Nah,
had
that was
a
last game. That,
that was last
Yeah,
game. Yeah,
nah, that wasn't
yeah,
last game.
yeah.
I think that was the game before that. I think that was the game before that. But
But yeah, the
but other
young
than that, I
man future is
mean, hey,
looking
man, I
bright.
like the boy.
looking bright.
Twen-
Looking bright.
Yeah,
21
I like
years
him.
old. 21 years old. Um, who knows what the next level is from? He's from Florida. Just so you know, he's from Florida. So who knows what the next level looks like for this guy?
Dude,
Because
I
like I
wish
said, you
that
can put
next
him
level can
anywhere.
look like a 49ers uniform. Yeah, we need him. Get rid of Debo.
I don't know.
We need
Oh,
him.
that's what I was just about to
The
say. Who
way
you
y'all
getting rid
going,
of?
y'all might get drafted.
I was just about to say, who you getting rid
Hey, look,
of
the
though?
way this season looking, hell, we might be able to. Shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Get rid of
Shoot.
Debo. Sass ass. He too he do he
Coordinator.
Yes,
he
sir.
too busy trying to make a fucking fashion statement and ain't out there producing on that motherfucking football field. And paid them all this motherfucking money. I don't want to talk about them, man. It's gonna piss me off.
Hey, but back to Travis Hunter. Let's not. We'll be remiss to leave out the youngster Ashton Genty from where he's from, Boise State. We gotta put these
Yeah,
other guys.
Boise
It
State,
was
the
another
running back.
guy. He has a running back, Ashton Genty, and then there was another guy from Oregon up there, and then of course Cam Ward. We
Cam
got
Ward
other
from Miami.
Yeah,
from Miami. Yeah, so there are other
yeah,
finalists, but I think for the most part we're in
Not
agreement that Travis
yeah.
Hunter has done enough to solidify his spot as the Heisman winner and and
Yeah,
and
we ain't
turn
yes,
Colorado
sir.
Buffalo football into must see TV.
yeah, we ain't taking
Like
that from them
Yes,
from the other
sir.
guys, but y'all might well go and hang it up, man. Travis got this.
Yeah,
Yeah. Three
yeah. You talking
touchdown,
about
one
Dylan
interception.
Gabriel,
Saturday.
Dylan
the,
Gabriel,
the quarterback from Oregon? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
yeah,
quarterback from Oregon, Dylan Gabriel. But I
Yeah,
got
hmm
yeah,
Cam
that,
Ward over
but
him
they ain't no
or
Travis
whatnot.
Hunter.
But yeah, no,
It's
they
all
ain't
I
right.
Travis.
mean,
They ain't playing on both sides. They ain't hitting. They were taking hits. So hey, I got Trap. I got Travis.
but
Heisman.
I am hearing, and I saw this on Twitter. RG3 posted the Heisman race between Ashton Jenny and Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders should be one of the closest votes ever. That's how great all these young men have been this year. So
Yeah.
it'll be exciting if they still got Shadur in there. I know Shadur, he is box office, and Shadur damn near man might be top 10 pick, but I
Yeah.
don't think he in the Heisman race right now. Or if
I mean,
he is, he's
Shador
Nah.
deserved to be in there. I ain't taking that from him because we seen the difference putting the offensive line in front of that boy can do. Like he
yeah,
ain't getting hit
definitely.
as much. My only issue with him is he just hold the ball too damn long.
Yeah,
That's it. But other than
Yeah.
that, man, that like shit, can't forget. Hell, five of those touchdowns he threw them. Travis caught 3 of them, but he threw 5.
And some of these touchdowns that
Yep.
Travis is catching, though, it's just like he been pass interfered with, face mask, and everything. He's still coming down with the ball. So
Yeah,
it's
that boy
just,
ain't human, man. That man, that's an alien. That boy ain't human. He
and
can't
like
be.
Nick just pointed out, he's not
That
that
man ain't
big.
gonna get that ball.
He's not that
Mm-hmm.
big. But as of right now, I think we're looking at 92 receptions, 1,152 yards, 14 TDs for Travis Hunter as a wide receiver. Now, just as a wide receiver, those are spectacular numbers. 92 receptions,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
1,152 yards. Like, that's just on one side of the ball. And that's not to mention everything he brings on the other side of the ball, because you can lock one side of the field down just with him. And now the
yeah.
rest of the now you got Shiloh and the rest of the defense can really roam around and do their thing. So
That boy
he
be everywhere.
definitely
Yep.
impact player for sure.
Yeah,
And then he
that boy
going
be
against
everywhere.
that
For sure.
quarterback, Cam Ward and Gabriel now. So
And
yeah, that's why he deserved.
and we know that the Heisman and just like the MVP in the NFL is become a quarterback, award. It's a quarterback award. So
Not this year.
if
Yeah.
if
That's
you
why I
Oh,
really
hope
if
they
you
take into consideration that he on both sides of the field though. They have to. He the
yeah,
number one.
Oh,
yeah,
but
for sure.
that's why I see the hate coming in. That them folks they don't look at that. They don't look at what that. They don't want him to win it because of Dion. It's simple.
Yeah.
well in the
I
post
mean,
He
yeah,
was
they
gonna get
gonna
that.
hate. They gonna hate, bro. Definitely.
I thought for sure he had that
They definitely
trifecta.
gonna hate.
I thought for sure
well
he was gonna get
Already, but I
after
had
the
a
game,
feeling they was.
Travis Hunter said that they thought I wasn't a top receiver, so I had to show
hey, he
Mm-hmm.
did that. And
Right.
then turned around on defense and
Yeah,
got
for
an
sure.
interception. So man, the hey, look, the proof is on the
Already.
field. Like why?
Proof is in
But
the
my thing is
pudding.
this: why wouldn't you want this man to be the first when he does it on offense and defense? You don't never hear him about and no bullshit off the field. Like you would think that
True.
with that all that shit behind him, no matter what's going on with the people around him, he always come off clean. He ain't never in none of the bullshit. So why wouldn't you, man? Shit, if that was me doing the voting, I was like, man, we gotta give it to him. Give him all three shit. He deserved it. It's not like we giving it to him because he's not getting in trouble or he's staying out. The man is producing on
True.
the field. Every week he's
True.
producing. Every week he's making an impact on offense and defense. But
For real.
Dion.
I'll just say, anytime a stud athlete can stand out amongst other stud athletes, because you look at Colorado wide receiver core, they got some studs in their wide receiver core. Even if Travis Hunter wasn't there, Jimmy Horn Jr.,
Yep.
Yeah,
Draylon Miller, Omarion Miller,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Will Shepard,
LeJounte
like
Wester.
those guys,
Will
LeJounte
Shepard.
Wester. Like, so they got some studs who would be number ones on other teams. And
And
this
that's the
guy
thing.
True.
stands ahead.
He's on a team
Yeah.
with a bunch of number ones and standing out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
So
know,
they
So
just
man.
hey,
further his case.
true. Pac-Man, what's going on with you down there, man? Hey, show the world your fit. What we rocking today? I see you got that what's that is?
Dallas.
What you got?
HBCU,
Yeah,
Mississippi
East
Valley State,
side.
Mississippi. Stand the fuck up.
Yes,
Jerry
sir.
Rice.
Yes, sir. All right. I just wanted to point that out. Let the viewers see what you got on, see what your fit look like. Got the HBCU on. We digging that. We digging that. So are we moving on to the next topic at hand? We're gonna talk about Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Wasted a great
Yeah, that.
opportunity to get a win. Great defensive effort for most of the day. Opportunities on offense. And very similar to last year and probably years previous. Found a way to lose the game at the end. So unbelievably disappointing. Second
Damn.
half, we really just kind of said three things: make sure we keep tackling number two, win the turnover battle, and don't give up a big play on special teams because we had some close ones in the first half. All three happened, caused us to lose the game. So disappointed, kind of probably more than disappointed right now. Kind of
Matt Rhule, you gonna cry?
Credit to them. Those guys, they've
Man,
a long time. They believe they make the
Cry
games
for
all the way to the
what?
very end, and we got to catch them. We got to catch
can't,
them, and we haven't caught them yet. So
He looked like he's so broken up. Year
That
two,
sounds
six and
like Georgia
six.
Tech in Georgia. Hey, we had that. Nebraska, we had it.
Talk to me.
so
What
what?
happened? What
What y'all
happened?
have,
Dylan
Pac-Man?
Rayola?
What y'all have?
Yeah, please let me know. Well, what's up, Pat man?
Pac-Man,
Man,
speak on it,
second
Pac-Man. What y'all
quarter,
have?
second quarter, it was 10-0. Man, what the they
Yeah.
just there ain't no finisher. That second half, there ain't no finisher, Nebraska.
Looked like y'all could, the offense couldn't score because the defense looked like they pretty good, but the offense don't look like it's up to par.
So we blaming it on the coaching, or we blaming the quarterback this week?
That what the question is. What do you rank Matt Rule year two? 6 and 6. They were what 5 and 7 last year. So it is an improvement, but
Is it
is
really
it
though?
enough? Is it enough? I mean, it's bowl eligible. You can get in the bowl with six wins now.
Right, and then
So
we got close. It's too close to be losing like that. Man, majority, a lot of time, broke
I
tackles.
mean, Nebraska has a problem with closing out games.
Yeah,
Um, finishing opponents
get
off is
comfortable.
not a
They get
strong
too
suit.
comfortable.
shit, y'all
Yeah.
started out hot.
Yeah, and
Y'all
then
started out hot, boy. And y'all was bragging
fourth
about that
quarter,
shit.
10-10. Last 1 minute.
Started
But
Fumble.
we've
off
been
hot.
hearing a lot of talk. We've been hearing a lot of talk from the Nebraska fan base talking about Dylan Rayola, the quarterback, young freshman, supposed to be a 5-star who came to save the program, and he didn't do what y'all expected. And now people talking bad on that young man.
Ready to get rid of him. Like, but that's why I was saying, like, what do you think that does to that man confidence? He was
13 to
y'all
10.
savior.
Lose.
He did miss some open throws. He did miss some throws.
Then the sack,
Uh,
the fumble. That's all that, man. Ain't no
Matt
finisher.
Rule. So is
But
that
that's
Matt
part of the
Rule?
game, though, ain't it?
Now, it's in the game, of course.
Is that Matt Rule or is that player on the field?
I
I think the
mean,
play on
shit.
the field, he fumble. I mean, we know the play. He know the play.
But I mean, hell, you can't blame it. You can't put it all on him. With he can't block for himself.
That's true.
Right? Offensive line. You can
True,
go
true.
down, too. You ain't got to fumble.
But I mean, shit. And then
If
you
the
also got
field
to look at
going
the
on
hit
like
though.
that,
You
13
got
to
you.
10, we
Yeah, but
no.
you got to look at the hit. Was it a blind side hit? Was he standing there in the pocket trying to find somebody to throw it to and they hit him head up? Because if he got hit from behind here, he
Already.
don't know they behind him. So
Football is
that's
so dependent
True.
on other people. You be
Cause I,
dependent on other people.
cause, because one play, that what happened. He got blindsided from the back and he dropped the ball. I mean, true enough, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta hey, he a freshman though, man. He gonna take them hits. But you do supposed to hold on to the ball though, but I mean that's a
What
blindside
is
hit. He
that?
probably never took one of those.
Hey, but what does that talk about your 5-star freshman do for your recruiting class next year?
mm. Because if I was in college and y'all was recruiting me and I seen the way the fan base is treating the quarterback now, I wouldn't want to come there. And I'd be like, well, fuck that, because this shit, as soon as I fuck up, they ready to get rid of me. I'd be scared to go out to eat something damn well thinking they gonna poison me. 'Cause they on that
I
boy ass,
mean,
boy.
I don't know why they fan base always. I don't know why Nebraska fan base always come down so harsh like that. But I mean, they can't. Hey,
Hey,
you get what you
certain
get,
fan bases
and try to.
certain fan bases demand, what I mean, relevancy. And Nebraska's one of those fan bases who hasn't had relevancy in a long time. And they don't really tolerate that. I'm part of a fan base, Philadelphia Eagles. We don't tolerate that shit. We don't want to lose. So I think Nebraska's at that point right now. It's like, wait a minute. We won championships in the past. We should be in the mix now.
Yeah,
No, I mean your
but to put
past
it
was the
all on.
'90s. Your past is the '90s,
I get it.
and
You're
you
right.
haven't recovered from all this. So it's about getting the right players. Also, though, don't man, really though, don't really nobody want to come play for Nebraska. Nebraska really ain't got enough to offer these 5 stars or whatever. They might get okay. They got Rayola because his family was tied to them, right? So
Legacy.
and he might be out the door, and he might be out the door.
Yeah, but to
And
put it all on
is
one
it?
You
player is
know.
crazy. And if I was him, I'd be in that transfer portal to get the fuck up out of there too. I wouldn't want to be there no more.
I,
Y'all treating
But
me
he
like
been
I
in the
shit.
wouldn't be
transfer
surprised
portal
how he
so
trying to go back to
long,
Georgia.
bro. He been in the
No, he
transfer
hadn't, bro.
portal how many
This is
times?
freshman year. No, this
Hold
is
on,
freshman year.
Rayola
This
went.
is freshman year.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
but he
he
Yeah,
a
well, I ain't gonna
freshman.
say transfer portal,
he
but
just committed.
he did change
Put
his
it like this.
commit a lot of times.
I mean, but ain't
Yeah.
nothing
You know,
wrong
because he was
with
committed to Georgia. Because he was
yeah,
committed to
but
Georgia or Oregon. It was one of them he was committed to, and then he switched to Georgia. But then when Georgia had Georgia had what's the boy that came back to come back. He knew that he wasn't gonna start this year, so he wanted to go somewhere where he can start real early.
exactly.
And so happened that Nebraska uncle his uncle was the is the O line was the whatever coach for the Cornhusker, and that was really just got him here. So it
Exactly.
really
So
wasn't Matt Rhule. It just
he was doing what he
go
thought
ahead.
was best for his college career. And you can't blame him for
True,
that. So
true,
him doing that,
true.
man, made a lot of sense to him at the time. But right now, man, shit, oh, the way they treating him, bro, that shit crazy. I wouldn't want to be there no more. I'm just being honest. I
Can't
wouldn't.
handle the heat. Can't handle the
Yeah,
heat. Get the fuck out
and
of
that's exactly
Nebraska.
what it is.
Man, that's
I
for
wouldn't be able to handle it because he young,
man.
man. Think about what that does to his confidence.
For real though, because I mean, of
I mean,
course you're
but
gonna
you're a
get tough
quarterback.
wherever you
You're a
go at though,
quarterback.
but you know, say it's just the fan base always senses they got a sense of urgency even after the first game. You know, so not this year, but I'm just saying in general. They just say their first game was. They just say they were going to lose their first game. They just so anxious and impatient with
Yes,
everything. They think that it can just be flipped overnight and things like that. You know, so
yes.
I
Dallas
don't know, man.
Cowboys fan base. Who else? The Lakers fan base. The Yankees fan base. We expect to be relevant.
Yeah, but
We expect to be relevant.
all those teams that you just mentioned,
But
bro, are used to winning. They are used to being
Nebraska ain't
in the
used to winning
conversation. Nebraska not used to that. So you
for
get a
real.
glimpse of hope and then like take it to a whole nother level with bashing that man because he fucked up. And I can't
I
even say
mean,
that
you gonna catch
you
that. You
fucked
gonna
up.
catch some bashing. You're the quarterback. You gonna
But
catch
from the
that.
whole fan base though, bro.
Yes, play well.
Like they are literally talking about man, like they really don't want him there no more.
Hit the transfer portal. Hit the transfer portal. Hurry up and hit the transfer portal. I don't care if he leaves. All of
Yeah,
that type
like
of stuff, you know.
all that type of stuff, man. But you putting all that weight and pressure on one player when he ain't out there playing by himself. He ain't out there catching that ball. He ain't running
Already.
that ball. He ain't
I don't
blocking
think
for
they putting
himself.
it all on
He ain't
one
calling
person.
them plays.
I don't think they putting it all on one player. I think that
You, you
he's the
don't
number one. He's the number one visible player because he's the quarterback. Quarterback
you don't
always.
You
All
don't hear them
right.
calling for Matt Rule to be fired.
I mean, Matt Rule just got there,
I
and
don't
Matt
know
Rule
That's
now.
what I'm
inherited.
saying.
I don't know. Hey,
Matt
hey,
Rule
that
inherited a
seat
bad
is
program,
heating up.
Nick. Matt
That
Rule
seat is
inherited
heating
a
up.
bad program.
He been there for 2 years.
2 years, he
Well,
got
hold
better.
on though,
He got
Rod.
better.
And
Hold
they
on,
still
Rod.
paying Bo
Ho-
Pelini, Scott
Well, hold
Frost.
on, Rod.
They still paying a
That was
whole
they
lot of coaches.
true. That's true now. But his seat is getting warm, dog. Don't hey. Well, I posted his. Well, we just got finished looking at his post game conference right there. But I ended up looking at the whole video. I be watching him just see how he responds to these questions and stuff because they really be hard on him. But like I said, they don't have a history of winning, but in the '90s. So even in the 2000s, they probably had a bowl game here or two or whatever. But man, they don't get the players that they think they got. For one, they don't get the player that they want to how they try to glamorize over like the 4 stars and the real impactful player. They might get a few one two impactful players, but those players they can't carry the whole team with some of where the organization might be dysfunctional too though. I mean, I caught Matt Rule last night, kind of like throwing the offensive coordinator under the bus, saying that he would have ran in here, but the old OC didn't threw the ball at this one time of the game last night versus Iowa. But I mean, they really ain't got no culture though, dog.
Now, when you
They
start
still
hearing
going
stuff
by the
like that, when you start hearing the coach throwing the offensive coordinator under the bus, now that does lead me to believe that his seat is getting warmer. But as of right now, I don't think it's warm because he did finish with a better record than last year. He did just have a freshman quarterback. He
For
did,
one game.
inherit
and
a
they got him a
bad
ball.
program.
One game.
I
Is
mean, he
one
had a
game
chance
really
to
any
he hey
And we talked
he
about
could have
how this team could have easily been 8-4. This team could have been 7-5. This team lost a lot of games that they possibly could have won. So it could be
yeah,
different. We could be having a different conversation
so is it
easily.
always the offensive
yeah.
coordinator that's fucking up?
That ain't what I said, but I'm
I don't
saying
think
when you
That's
I don't
hear
think it
that,
was him.
yeah. But when you hear that, because we just talked about the defense was stout. The defense was stout.
Yeah,
If you can't put points up,
sure was.
who does that fall on? Who does that fall on if you can't put points on the board?
Hmm.
Coach,
And he
coach,
goes
Well,
back to
which
They
coach
coach.
you gotta
specifically?
They
remember,
Which
coach.
coach
Scott Frost
specifically
still
though?
getting paid by
Who
Nebraska.
did that?
You still get paid. Look at the history now. Hey, who the hell? Fire him quick too, and pay somebody
I
else.
know, but you can't keep doing that because you still paying
Can't
motherfuckers.
keep doing it.
So now we got an okay coach. We got to ride with this guy. We got to ride with him. He ain't
They
horrible.
got to.
So at least we better than we were last year. So let's build on that. You know. So
I
to
mean, one
give
that's
him
just
game.
one
I
more
mean,
year.
one game better than last year. There's.
Yeah,
I
one
mean,
game ain't a difference.
hold on. That ain't no
I say.
difference really.
Wait a minute though. It could have been worse. Could have been better.
Cause
But we saw how
I
close a
mean,
lot of their games
but
were. Go ahead.
true, but it is how it is. I mean, even with last year, how their team were. I mean, they brought everybody back from last year. What I'm saying, a lot of key pieces, but man, and then they brought the 5 star in. They brought a couple transfer in, and this supposed to be Matt Rule. They say Matt Rule's second year is his best year, or whatever it's supposed to be his best year. Man,
Hmm.
this ain't no good look on his resume. Talking
And
about
be
second
honest,
year.
Man,
I'm kind of glad they doing getting them little sick. Look how they did really Mickey Jones. They probably been hired that black man, man. Anyway, I thought, and he
Nah, he
beat that.
messed up. Then
He
he
beat
kept the
that job.
DUI or
That
He
job
something.
was
messed up.
over with. He even won that job
He messed
just
up.
because he had the message. Oh,
I
y'all,
mean, whatever it was, he caught the charge, man. Hey,
yeah,
and that's the
that
same
fucked him
reason
up.
what we talk
True.
about on what's that boy name? Jason Kidd is supposed to be the head coach of the Lakers right now. But we couldn't even hire him because he had that charge. So we had to hire other boy. and then the Mavericks
Yeah.
came in and got killed a year later, 1 year later.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
it's the optics. It's how it looks sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Which
So
is
I
that's true.
mean, Matt Rule, I don't know what you're gonna do, man, but to me, reading your body language, man, it's like you really ready to go.
Yeah,
Get
that
you
his
man
I don't
looked
about
think
money,
you
ready
get
to
really
on
want to
cry.
be
he
in
down.
hurt.
Houston no
He
more.
like he ready
Get
to
his
cry.
money, get on down.
He
He
like he
ready
ready
to
You
to
Hey,
live
know, go
off
cry.
on
that
find me
bread,
and let me
man.
get paid.
He want
hey,
to
Let
we
me
can't
win,
get
feel
man.
sorry
paid,
for these. Can't feel sorry for these millionaires,
man.
man. If he get
Right.
fired today, he'll be sitting on
Sure
a
don't.
pile of money.
Damn right, he'll be all right. Fuck
Pile
him.
of money.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yep.
He'll be all
But
right.
that seat get warm. Rayola might have been packed his bags already. He might not even play in the bowl game that they have.
Hey, shit,
Who
Rayola bad with
knows?
Pack 3 games ago.
They gonna have a sorry ass ball game.
Ain't nobody gonna watch it.
Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna watch it. Ain't nobody finna watch that but them. And that's why I said they gotta build, man. Well, matter they gotta make a whole lot of changes in the corn husker nation before they can even think about getting into the college football playoffs, because it's a lot of stuff going. Well, I don't know internally, but it don't seem right for them 5 stars. You know what I mean? The 5 stars. 5 stars ain't looking to
So
come into Nebraska. 4 stars either.
anyway,
The
getting
good
off
ones
Nebraska.
can.
Nebraska ain't relevant enough to talk about this long. But do we think Colorado will be in that playoff if they win this bowl? I mean this conference championship.
And Colorado need
Well,
a lot of
it's
help.
it's funny you mentioned that. Colorado need a lot of help. They need BYU to lose to Houston, or Iowa State to lose to who they Kansas State, and they need who that is Arizona State to lose to Arizona. They need at least two of those teams to lose. But I think if BYU lose, I think they can get in there. But if they do, they go to the Big 12 championship in Coach Prime's second year, y'all. Second year, y'all.
You hear
First
that,
time
Matt
They
in the
Rule?
nine
history
and
of the
three.
12.
9-3. Second year.
All right, now that's an improvement. Now that's an improvement.
Yeah,
Now that's a fucking improvement. Cause
that's true.
Improvement. That's how you rebuild some stuff in 1 year.
and them
That is how
boy
you
did that.
rebuild.
And they did that. Can't take nothing away from them.
And then they, and then he got more coming for the next year. Now the next class, 2025, they expected to be in the college football playoff. No doubt, Big 12 championship also. But I can't lie. I really want them to go to the playoff this year, y'all. Because it's Coach Prime and Shiloh and Shadur last year together, y'all.
I don't know.
And I would like
Prime
to
might
see
be going
them.
to the NFL.
I
Prime ain't going
Nah,
nowhere.
he ain't
He
leaving,
already
dog.
told
That's
you.
why that that's why I give you that's why I got this feeling right now. Like they don't want that to be their last game. That 56-0, they don't want that to be their last game. They want to play some more. But it's up in the hands today of how these games end. But I'm hoping and praying, dog, that they can get to this Big 12 championship and win that and go to the college football. I tell you what, even if they
College
make it
football
to the
playoff.
semifinals of the college football playoffs, yeah. If they can make it to the college football playoff, if they just make it to the semifinals and lose, that is a great season. That'll be a great season for them.
Mm.
Well, we'll see. Shout out Coach Prime. Warren Sapp turned that defense around.
Yeah, he got them boy
So
firing on all cylinders, boy. I'm happy for Warren too, man. I'm happy for him. I'm happy to see him doing that.
you can tell he found his purpose. That's his purpose, man. He
Yeah.
loves it.
And I like it, dog.
The excitement that
Ocho,
be on that man's
Ocho,
face.
Ocho said he gonna be a coach next year over there.
For
Oh
real.
yeah.
Ocho need to
Yeah,
sit his ass
and you
down. Go
know,
get that woman.
no, no, NCAA said that you can have unlimited coaches.
Mm. Damn.
Brian, man,
You can
but
have
But go
Brian
on
ain't
over
gonna
there and
unlimited
do your
coaches on
thing,
your
he ain't
staff.
Ocho.
gonna act right. He ain't gonna do right.
Who ain't gonna do
Who
right?
ain't gonna
Ocho.
do
I
right?
don't think. I
Sad,
don't think Prime.
sad Ocho. That
Ocho.
was Brian
Yeah,
said.
yeah. True. Yep. Ray Lewis might be coming, y'all. Never
I
know.
don't know,
Watch
man.
out for Ray Lewis.
I think Ocho would be a good coach.
Man,
I
Ocho
think
don't be
so
knowing
too,
I
what
can
the
but
see
fuck he
him
be
he
doing
got
talking
them
that.
about.
shenanigans.
Hey, the man,
Ocho
Yeah,
don't
he
be
got too
knowing
many
what the fuck he be
shenanigans,
talking
dog.
about, man.
I think he do that shit for the show though. Cause that motherfucker always want to write something down. He
Oh,
always want to say, wait a minute, say that again. I gotta write that down. I gotta say that one. Ooh, I like that one.
So is
Never heard
Ocho
that
the Pac-Man of nightcap?
one. Yeah, man, Ocho be on some bullshit. I really think
yeah,
he do a
Ocho like
lot of
he
that
never
shit for
heard
the
some
show.
wisdom before or some little knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Already.
act
man,
like he ain't never
Ocho,
heard nothing.
he,
But you know,
he put pee on his body though, his own humor. Man, this dude Ocho just
he say a
yeah.
lot of crazy stuff. And now that part, I do think he doing that for the podcast. But Charlamagne be doing the same thing, be pissing me off. Like he don't know nothing. He don't remember shit. He don't never know about nothing. It's like, come on, bro. Like,
Man,
damn.
that
Yeah,
man
he
know how to
did.
Google quick though, boy. I don't know what you be saying.
Man, he always act like he don't know about some shit.
Yeah.
Already. All right, then, y'all. Let's go ahead and wrap this junk up. Y'all got something else y'all want to say before we head out?
Like, share, subscribe. Game Changer Podcast right here. Follow us. Tap in.
And y'all
Up
young
Peace.
to
niggas
the
choose
next
life.
time. Up to the next time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Game
Choose
sir.
time.
life.